Many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Chapter 3 of the Forgotten City gameplay. So we left off with confronting a man who was a complete stranger entering into the city with a bow, who was about to commit a murder, which was a bounty order given by Emperor Nero. So the individual, from what I gathered from him, had two different colored eyes. So apparently this person is a citizen in the city here somewhere, so we need to keep our eye out for them. We also spoke to some other individuals such as Sentia, and sadly we made her quite upset with our responses. Spoke to Domitius, Rufius, we spoke to the market trader Georgius, and also Virgil, who was an architect. We also got to speak to Lucretia, I hope I pronounced her name right, who seemed to be a nurse's aide, and she was in need of acquiring some kind of remedy to help the people who were dying as a result of being poisoned. So we're getting a lot of quests here added up, so let's go ahead and jump into this and see what this adventure brings to us today. Alrighty guys, so this is where we left off. And this tunnel here, ooh. Oh, okay. But anyway, so yeah, we left off here. Let's explore this tunnel here and see what we got. Another vase. It's down in this tunnel. Oh, looks like we're in a different area. Let's see. Crumbling Greek sculpture of a woman. Clearly this has been here a long time. That's strange that they don't have like these statues sitting out. They used the golden statues instead. But I don't know. Maybe those golden statues were put there for a reason, you know, to actually show what happens to those who break the golden rule. Some water. Oh, what's down here? Wonder what we've stumbled upon here. I mean, just gonna keep walking. Can I grab a torch? No. Oh, there's a plaque. Oh, another plaque that says the many shall suffer for the sins of the one. Yep. So, let's oh,
visitor.
Startled me there, buddy. An unknown Greek general, helmet pulled up off his head. Instrument. Sir.
Welcome, welcome. May I ask your name?
You first.
It is best you do not know my name, for merely to speak of my existence in the city above could bring destruction on you all.
What do you mean?
What brings you all the way down here?
I kind of found this place by accident.
Then perhaps the fates brought you here to learn the secrets of this place. I will tell you everything I know, but first, a request. I have been living down here alone for many years, with nobody to talk to but myself. The one thing I long for above all else before I die is a good philosophical argument with somebody astute. I'm hoping that person is you. Let us find out with this simple question. Have you deduced the name of the god responsible for the Golden Rule?
Not yet.
You have much to learn. It's best if you figure it out on your own. Come back once you've made progress.
I'd really like you to tell me.
Then you should speak with your contemporaries in the city above. Ask them about their stories and see if you detect a pattern of some sort. It is best if you come to this realization for yourself. You would never believe me if I told you.
Okay. Well, I don't know who you are. I'm wondering if you're that dude that the intruder was looking for. Oh, wonder what was down there.
Ah, you've returned.
I have. To check out what's going on down here. A bathtub. Large tub has been converted into a rather eccentric bed. Oh, nice. Oh, go in the water. What's this? Oh, we got a locked door. Well, be nice to go in there at some point. Okay. Alright. That's the waterfall we've seen coming in. Looks like there's no secret behind it. Usually there's a secret behind the waterfalls, you know. Just figured I'd check though. So there's a locked door down there. Which
You've returned.
Yeah, but you're not going to answer any of my questions, so no sense in talking to you again. I must discover the reason why we're all here based on the stories of others. Wait a minute. Okay, actually, nope. There's only one way in and one way out, it seems like. At least until we get through that locked door. Another lure. Leer, I mean. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, that's what we've found in a tunnel, guys. But there was a chest there I could open. So, as you guys remember, last time this is the stranger that was armed with a bow, came in to seek justice or get revenge on somebody. So we got rid of him because he was going to commit a sin under the Golden Rule, which would have caused a destruction of the city. This is Dooley's note. I did not do it. Dooley. This is a note from Dooley protesting his innocence. Do what?
Hello? Hello?
Hello? What's your story?
My name's Dooley. I live here now because I got in trouble and they said they had to lock me up.
Why? What did you do?
I don't know. I don't remember things so good. I think it's just because I was looking for treasure.
Why? Did somebody think you're gonna steal? Are you're a thief? I mean, yeah, did somebody think that you were gonna steal something?
Yes. But I wasn't. I was just looking.
Okay. Is that all?
They said I did it more than once. But I can't remember things so good. Then they called me mean names. They called me a liar, Billy.
A liability, you mean?
Yes. They said I have to live here now and gave me this letter. But I'm not good with words. Do you think you could read it for me?
Sure. I'll take a look. This is a letter from Sentius to Dolly. This is a magistrate. Sentius explains Dolly why Dolly was locked up to prevent him from trespassing. So, Magistrate Sentius to Dolius. I am writing to you in relation to your incorrigible antisocial behavior arising from your obsession with an alleged lost treasure. While I am sympathetic toward your plight and the passing of your guardian Hannibal some weeks ago, I wish to impress upon you an important message. The treasure you seek does not exist. Given your memory limitations, it seems likely you simply misremembered. More importantly, since you have on several occasions been caught trespassing, including around the cisterns, which are strictly off limits to all citizens, I have reluctantly came to the conclusion that you are a liability to this community and must have your freedom limited, lest you break the golden rule. It is my hope that this letter will assist you to remember why you are incarcerated. Should you experience further lapses in memory, I'm going to take this if you don't mind, Dolly.
What does it say?
It says they caught you trespassing several times, and they locked you up to stop you from breaking the golden rule.
My treasure.
What treasure?
My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said he always would. But then, he died. It was very sad. He said if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure. But I couldn't find it. All I remember is he said something about the cisterns. But when I went up to the high one, they put me in here. Now nobody looks after me. Except my friend Galerius. And Ek, the priestess lady. She's a nice lady.
Well, Dolly, if you give me the key, I can try to find out what it unlocks for you.
Hannibal said I shouldn't give it to anyone I didn't trust. But maybe you could help me get out of here. Then I would trust you a lot.
I'll tell you what, let me talk to the magistrate and see what I can do about getting you out of here.
Galerius already tried that. He said the magistrate wouldn't listen, no matter what.
Maybe it's time we had a new magistrate.
Like, Galerius? He's nice. I like Galerius. He made me a doll and everything. If you help make him magistrate, he can get me out of here, and I can give you the key to my treasure. Hannibal said it was in the cisterns. I can't remember what it was, just that it was way up high and very precious.
I'll see what I can do, Dolly. So, do you know a way out of here? Not out of your cell, but out of this place?
You're going to let me out of here? Really?
Well, I can try, but like I said, let me talk to the magistrate about getting you out of here.
Galerius already tried that. He said the magistrate wouldn't listen, no matter what.
Maybe I'll just break you out.
What about the rules? I don't want everyone to get in trouble because I was bad. Like, Galerius, if you help make Hannibal...
Okay, well, I'll see what I can do. What do you think about the golden rule?
Gold? You mean... treasure?
No, golden rule. Let's talk about your treasure.
My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said he always would.
Okay.
But then, he died. He said, if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it. All I remember is he said something about the sister. Now nobody looks after me.
Alright. Alright, Dolly, well, I'll be going now. I'll see what I can do about you. Your treasure and, well, getting you out of here first, of course.
Bye-bye.
Okay, well,
Hello. Have we... Bye-bye.
yeah. Didn't mean to click that. Lies. It is time to go on rules exposed for what really is. It's a children's fable. Exploited by treacherous... Oh, he's over here.
The magistrate has spoken. I'm going to enjoy killing you, old man.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
What just happened?
Out of my way!
What is going on? Crap, they're shooting at me. Okay, what just happened? We have to follow the magistrate. What happened? Oh man, dude, I'm so lost. I've got to get out of here somehow. Okay. What in the world? Wow. So we're back where we started, dude.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and what you're doing with that bow on your back?
I'm Sam, and we've had this conversation before.
I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life.
Your name is Galerius, and you're about to offer to take me to see Sentius so he can tell me about the golden rule.
Oh, I guess how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you.
No problem. I have to go.
Oh, and since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
Device. A zipline handlebar. Oh,
Just attach
thanks.
the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking.
Oh, well, thank you.
And if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself. But don't worry, it's completely safe. Probably.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. We'll try it out. Thanks. You seem capable. Perhaps you could take care of some urgent problems for me?
Oh, sounds serious. I'm listening.
I need you to stop Fabia entering the empty shrine and tell the new arrival he'll find what he's looking for in there.
All right, let me see. Stop Fabia going in, but send the new arrival to the empty shrine. Understood.
That's it. Now go as fast as you can.
I'll go, but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
Wow, this dude is sprinting.
Fabia, listen.
There's a troublemaker coming into the city.
I know, and I'll take care of him. Just go and hide, but not in the empty shrine.
Wait, how did you know I was headed in there?
You there?
No time to
I'm
explain.
sorry to trouble you, but I couldn't help but notice that fine bow you're carrying.
Thank you,
No
Gary.
idea how you managed to get your hands on it, especially in the light of our dear old magistrate's ban, but I'm impressed. And before you ask, no, I wouldn't dream of trying to buy it from you. I have no use for a wooden bow myself. But I would like to propose a joint business venture of sorts.
Okay. Go on.
Tell me, do you have any idea how people here end up as golden statues?
The statues come to life and fire golden bows, arrows.
And here I was thinking I was the only one to figure it out. In any case, supposedly one or two of those arrows is enough to turn a full-grown man into gold. Now, of course, that is a travesty, a terrible, horrible waste of human life, which has to be stopped. And yet, on the other hand, I can't help but think of a tale told by that Greek fella Aesop, the goose that laid the
just
golden
love
egg.
springtime.
With the ability to transmute organic matter into gold, one could create infinite
Oh.
trees and plants. The Midas touch without the drawbacks. We are talking riches
There goes the shrine.
beyond imagining. And even if we were to split all those riches between the two of us, half of infinite wealth is still infinite. Interested?
It sounds unethical.
Oh, I'm not suggesting we use such a bow on people. There's no profit in breaking the golden rule.
In that case, go on.
Excellent. So the first question is, how do we get our hands on one of those golden bows? Now, I have a plan, but first, tell me, are you familiar with the story of the goddess Diana?
Not really.
No problem. Allow me to explain. Diana is our goddess of the hunt, the moon, and the underworld, depending on who you ask. The one thing priests and poets agree on is that she carried with her a golden bow and a quiver of golden arrows. And it just so happens that there is a shrine of Diana in this very forum, with a prominent statue of the goddess herself. And would you like to guess what she's holding in her hand?
Let me guess, a golden bow.
Precisely. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent in that temple staring at it, trying to figure out how to retrieve it without breaking you-know-what.
But you want me to steal it.
Oh, gods no. If you tried that, we'd all be dead within moments, I'm sure. No, here's what I propose. You give your bow to me, I cover it in a thin layer of gold leaf, and we create a replica of a golden bow. Then you enter the shrine, extinguish the braziers, and under cover of darkness, swap out the fake for the original. It's not theft exactly, it's more of a trade. But make no mistake, this is a dangerous path, and there's no way of knowing where it will lead. But in my experience, all the best adventures begin with a risky first step. Now, you must have questions. Ask away.
Why can't I just take it?
Because the gods would see you, of course. Hence, my proposal.
Okay, so why can't you do it yourself?
I'm more of an ideas man, whereas you're obviously the more resourceful and heroic type. I have complete confidence in you.
Isn't that extremely dangerous? Like, extremely
When
dangerous?
Prometheus stole fire from the gods and became a hero to all mankind, do you think he was worried about the danger?
Good point. But Prometheus was also punished for eternity, if I recall correctly.
Only because he was silly enough to get caught.
Well, that's all the questions I had.
So, are you in, partner?
I'll do it, but don't ever call me partner.
Wonderful. Now, if you'll hand over your bow, I can get started applying a layer of gold leaf. This is a quality weapon. Now, bear with me for a moment. And here we are, a gold leaf bow.
Okay,
Now I've
thanks.
gone and unlocked the Shrine of Diana for you, so as quick as you can, head on inside. It's just at the end of the street on the left. May the gods not watch over you.
Not watch over me. That's the first, huh? Okay, so he's killed again. Okay, dude. So what was going on over here? There was a huge ruckus going on over here. It's so weird how they turn their heads. Opius loves Scintilla. Corrected to Opius killed Scintilla. I think that's where my archaeologist skill comes into play. What's up here? I know I'm going away from my quest, but I just feel like exploring right now. There's so many paths to take here. Stone disc. Circular stone disc with a symbol of a fish carved into it. It looks like it might be religious in nature. Loaf of bread. Still fresh. Whoever owns it probably hasn't finished with it. Yeah, I should leave it. No stealing allowed. We know what happens. Wood carving. A wooden carving with a symbol of a fish carved into it. Looks like it might be religious in nature. Another locked door, huh? Let's see. Wow, dude, there is so many paths to take here. May the gods be kinder to you than they were to us, a stranger. Ooh, chest. Ooh. I'll take it. See what happens when you go exploring? You find things. Let's go back in here and do a little bit more exploring, why don't we? Gladiator's shield. Looks like Domitius was carrying this shield with him when he arrived in the city. Theophilus had an orgy with 4 girls here and disappointed all of them equally. Dice tower. A metal dice tower designed to stop people from cheating when rolling dice. Clearly, cheating must be a problem among Romans. It's pretty cool. A training dummy. Looks like Domitius was using this to train. I wonder what he's been training for. I can. Produce bowl. Oh, yep, there's those purple carrots again.
Vote for Malleolus for a free drink at my tavern.
Yeah. A large vat for brewing beer, and there's a layer of small insects drowning on the surface. That's pretty cool. Oh, that'd be nice, but you can't take it. Ariella.
Ah, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued. There's a
Really?
light in your eyes I've never seen before. A certain learning and sophistication.
And you're as charming as you are beautiful.
Ugh, coming on a bit strong, don't you think?
What? You came on to me.
I take back what I said. Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore. Let's just forget that ever happened, so we can at least do business. So, what brings you to my tavern?
What's your story?
Ugh, let it go. Nothing's going to happen between us.
See no way out of here?
You know, normally, I'd expect you to buy me a drink before asking if I want to get out of here.
I was asking about an escape from the city.
I guess that went right over your head. Never mind. As a matter of fact, I do know a way out. I'm happy to tell you all about it, but this is valuable information we're talking about, and I don't just give it out like some cheap oracle. So, how badly do you want it? Is it worth, say, 1,000 denarii to you?
If you have a way out, why haven't you used it yourself?
Simple. It's a one-way trip, and I'm not ready to go just yet. I like my life here. One day, maybe, but not now.
Isn't it kind of unethical to keep all these people trapped in here when you know that there's a way out of here?
I think of it this way. I have something of value, and I'm willing to share it for a price. That's not unethical. That's just good business. Now, do you want it or not?
tell me more about what I'd be buying here?
Well, I can't tell you too much, or you'd figure it out for yourself. But I promise you, you'll never have to spend another hour in this city ever again.
How do I know that this isn't some kind of a scam?
If I took your money without giving you what I promised, I'd be breaking the golden rule, wouldn't I? And I have no interest in doing that.
I'll pass. Thanks.
What's the matter? Can't afford it? Well, perhaps you could take out a loan. I understand Malleolus has lent money to others on occasion.
What do you think about this golden rule?
I just try not to think about it. Drink helps with that. As the saying goes, to drink is human, so we drink.
Have you heard any interesting gossip?
Certainly. For 10 denarii.
Jeez. Alright, well, here's 10 denarii.
Have you met Livia? She used to do my hair, until one day she just snapped. This place has that effect on people. Now, she just stands around, caked in filth, muttering nonsense to herself. It's a real shame. Now I have to do my own hair.
Here's another 10 denarii.
I hear that if Malleolus is elected, he's gonna throw a small festival to celebrate, with entertainment and everything. Can't wait to find out what it is.
Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you like.
Well, no, that's about it. I'll be going now.
All right. See ya.
So I got some information from her.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
Let the buyer beware. There's another plaque. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
The 49 melodies fetch again with incessant labor the water they have lost. Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls. But it does not notice the crowds that come.
Livia, what is your story?
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives.
I'm sorry, I have no idea what that means.
They never do.
Do you know a way out of here?
There is only a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions.
Do you need any help, Livia?
Help me? You cannot help me. I have seen things. A pattern, a terrible pattern. It is better for you if you remain ignorant. Pandora's box must stay closed. I'll say no more.
What do you think about this golden rule?
The bloodless shadows. This is their punishment.
Right. Well, I'm gonna be going now.
The newly arrived are ignorant of the road before them.
Okay. Well. There's an ancient Roman cavalry helmet with an enclosed face mask and plume made of dyed horsehair. Huh. It's pretty cool. Galerius for magistrate. Countered by, I would rather drink Aurelia's special brew. A prototype. Looks like someone has been hard at work on a prototype zipline. Oh, that's the thing Galerius gave me. I'm gonna read this. A love poem to an unspecified woman. My life has been torturous as the 7 labors of Hercules, orphaned, defeated, and enslaved. Yet, I would suffer it all again gladly, because each loss, wound, and tragedy brought me to you. Radiant as Rome's sacred flame, your bright warmth nourishes my soul. I know I can never touch you, any more than hold Vesta's flame, but to watch and love you from afar, bathing in your glow, is enough. That's a nice little poem.
Ixion turns.
Lady, I really don't know what you're talking about. Model arena. A small wooden oven arena. Possibly Verona Arena, which was completed in the 1st century and is still in use today. Just kind of looking in these chests. Not that I'm going to steal their coins, but I'm just curious what else they may have in them. Maybe they have something in them they shouldn't have. I don't know. Lararium. Oh, it's another shrine. Dude, there's just so many paths to take here. Key to the chest and the shrine of Apollo. I guess I can take it. It doesn't say I stole it. Cool. A doll. A rudimentary doll. It looks like it's been well loved. Kind of creepy, but rudimentary bed. A filthy, foul-smelling sleeping mat of somebody living in poverty. Is that Livia's, maybe? I don't know. Nah, it's not hers.
You, Tantalus, cannot catch the drops of water, and the tree you grasp at eludes you.
Okay. I was already in here. Did I go up here yet? I don't think I did. Just kind of looking around here. This is a note from Kabosh. A dream diary from Kabosh, in which he describes his recurring dreams about a stranger named Kirti. Kabosh to Kabosh. I told Lucretia about the dreams I've been having, and she said it might help her divine their meaning if I wrote them down. It happened again last night. The man by the river was there, as always, his face shrouded in shadow from the peculiar ram headdress. Once again, he introduced himself as Kerti and told me he dragged me from the river. He seemed to smirk as he said his name, as if it meant something I could not understand. Indeed, the name rings a bell, but I cannot for the life of me remember where I heard it. I do not think I will sleep soundly again until I know. Who was Kerti? So are these, maybe this person, Kabosh, is the same, dealing with the same thing I am? I don't know. This time travel stuff. Incomplete note. This is your final warning. Center. An incomplete written note addressed to a center. Ask the merchants in the forum for clues about Virgil's secret admirer. Rufius's. Rufius. Stone carving. Really? Okay. No secret there. Let's see. I think we've explored everything in here. Where the hell I get up there? Oh, that's the flame thing from the torch. Can I get in here? I can't get through. There's something in there, though. There's a chest and a skeleton. I have to remember that area. Oh, got some free coin. An old scroll in which the author makes the case against the existence of the Golden Rule. The Myth of the Golden Rule by Dorotus the Younger. As per our custom, I shall begin by paying my respects to the god responsible for this city. For our continued prosperity and tranquil seclusion, he deserves our admiration. But here I must depart from custom, for his attempt at imposing strict rule upon us is oppressive and overreaching, and deserving of our contempt. I'm going to take that. So, accusatory note. A note insinuating that Virgil is a sinner. Virgil, I know who you are and what you want. Turn away from this path before we all suffer for your sins. Okay. Yeah, I think I read some of these notes already.
Sometimes I stare at the great temple on the bluff, and I think, whatever is in there, it has to be important.
Yes, I know. That is for sure.
Salve.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's behind here? Oh, this is the bathhouse. Small sponge stick with a stick with a sponge attached. What Romans used instead of toilet paper appears to be for communal use. Best to put this back immediately. Yeah, I'd say. Toilets. Communal public toilets. These holes must be designed for use with the sponge stick. That's crazy. Oh, graffiti. Theophilus had an orgy with 4 girls here. It disappointed all of them equally. Oh. That must be like a joke that's going around, you know? Like one of those so-and-so was here, you know, things. I wonder what was down this alleyway. Any kind of writings or anything down through here? Secrets back in here? Oh, there's a coin pouch. Somebody was trying to hide. Okay, well. Now we gotta figure out where we're gonna go next here. So, this is a pretty big city, in all honesty. So, what is this up here? What's that sound? Got some arrows. I'm locking myself in. Don't try to follow me. Nothing good will come of it. Navia. Man, I'm getting like quests like crazy. Sweet, more coins. See? Being patient will bring you gold. Don't see any graffiti over here. I'm just seeing if there's any graffiti that might give off some hints. You mean to tell me somebody couldn't scale that wall and get out of here? Maybe not. I feel like there's so many other areas we haven't explored yet, you know, and I'm just like... Yeah, this... This place, though, is just wow.
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Octavia. Welcome to life under the Golden Rule. It's a ghastly thing, is it not? How are you faring so far?
I'm fine, thanks.
Ah, another stoic, perhaps. We all need something to help us through times like these. We've all been where you are now. I remember when I first arrived. I used to lay awake at night contemplating the big questions. Why am I here? Is there a way out? What is the Golden Rule, and who or what is responsible for it? I still don't have any of the answers, I'm afraid. I don't think anybody does. But I'm happy to share with you what I've learned.
So what's your story?
Here, in this place, the magistrate has me earning my keep by cleaning and pruning the gardens. It's not quite how I expected my life to go. I used to live in a lovely villa on the banks of the Tiber. I was even betrothed to a handsome young man from a prominent family. But long hours of menial labor for the good of the community has its own charms too, I suppose.
So how'd you end up here?
Oh, much the same way as many of the others. When the fires came to Rome 7 months ago, my family and I fled for the Tiber, hoping to escape on a barge. We were among the fortunate ones with enough coins for passage, but unfortunately, there were a lot of desperate people, and they boarded before we could depart. A scuffle broke out, and I was pushed overboard. The last thing I remember was the water, rising up to hit my cheekbone. I woke up by the river, near that shrine, and stumbled across this place.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, that's all right. I'm sure it's all part of God's plan for me.
God? Don't you mean the gods?
Oh yes, of course. A slip of the tongue.
Let's talk about something else.
If you like.
What do you know about the possibility of being a way out of here?
I'm afraid not. Although, I did once hear someone gossiping down at Aurelia's tavern about a possible way out. I don't put a lot of stock in such rumors, but if you're desperate and wealthy, you could look into it, I suppose. If that doesn't work, then I suppose we're all stuck here until the gods decide our fate.
Thanks. I will look into it.
I hope it works out.
So, what's your thoughts on this golden rule?
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. I think about those words a lot. I'd like to think that if we all love our neighbors as ourselves and do to them as we'd have them do to us, then we'll all be fine. But on the other hand, I was always taught the intent of man's heart is evil from his youth, and that all of us are born with a tendency towards sin. And that's where I get stuck. Is it true? Are we born with a tendency towards sin?
Seems that way to me.
If that's true, then sooner or later, things are going to end badly for all of us down here. Unless, of course, there's some kind of divine intervention.
Oh, there's going to be some intervention, alright.
I wish I shared your faith.
So, you're a Christian?
Please keep that to yourself. I know you're not from around here, but things are very difficult for us right now. There was a terrible fire in Rome last year, and our emperor decided to make us his scapegoats. There were executions. It was horrible.
Your secret's safe with me.
Oh, thank you. You have no idea how much I appreciate that.
Well, Octavia, I'm gonna be going now.
All right, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no. No. No, 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 no. Ulpius, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man who treats me like an animal?
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Please, Ulpius. Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with this sort of thing. Please, you need to talk to him.
Alright, I'll talk to him.
Thank you. And please, choose your words carefully.
Ulpius, can we talk?
Let me guess. You're going to lecture me on how suicide is a crime against the Empire.
I was just gonna ask you what's wrong.
I screwed up my life. That's what's wrong. I borrowed money, and when I couldn't pay it back, I wound up in debt bondage. I'll be stuck slaving away for that Culus Cumulatis Malleolus for the rest of my life. I'm out. Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no!
Oh, crap.
I can't believe he went through with it. Oh Lord. That poor lamb.
Was that my fault?
That was not your fault. There's no way you could have given him what he wanted, moments after you arrived.
His suicide didn't break the golden rule. What does that mean?
Well, I suppose it means suicide isn't a sin under the golden rule. So I guess that means whichever god is responsible for it. It isn't mine.
So what happens now?
I'll have to let everyone know what happened. And I guess Malleolus will have to clean up the mess in his villa. It's of his own making, after all. And I'd best pray for poor Ulpius.
Well, that was, jump? I think maybe we'll jump. I don't know. Okay, well, guys, I'm running a little over my time limit here, I think, so this is where we're going to stop for right now. So our next journey is going to be following Ulpius by jumping. So we will be taking the leap of faith in the next chapter here. So let's just go ahead and end this here now. And we'll come back to this in the next chapter. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for chapter 3 here today. We have encountered quite a number of events here and information. Starting out, we found a gentleman named Dullius, who was imprisoned under the order of the current magistrate, Sentius. Apparently, Dullius was caught trespassing, and that was posing a risk to the golden rule being broken. Hopefully we can find a way to change the magistrate's mind in order to set him free. Somehow, in the beginning there, I don't know what happened, but somebody broke the golden rule and people started getting turned into gold as their fate. We made it to the time portal and went back in time and did it all over again. Same thing happened. The guy with the bow came back. Galerius went and spoke to him. The shrine collapsed on him. So we got a zip line from Galerius. We spoke to Aurelia, the tavern bartender. Got some useful information from her at a cost, of course. Spoke to Olivia, and she seems to be a very disturbed person. There's something that's bothering her, or something that she knows that no one else seems to know about, let alone care about. I think I know where she's coming from, though. We also found a door. It sounded like somebody was barricading themselves in, and on the outside of that door was a note from a woman named Navia. So her reasoning for doing that kind of remains unknown right now. Another mystery yet to be investigated and solved here in this city. We also got to speak to Octavia, and also, under not great circumstances, a man named Ulpius. Well, Ulpius, before he jumped, he mentioned a woman named Scintilla, which was his love. I kind of feel bad for the guy. because it seems like he was in complete distress from losing the person that he loved, as well as being under the possibility rule of Malleolus, the prospective magistrate. Well, it was unsuccessful in preventing him to jump, but the statues were then whispering after that happened for us to follow Ulpius from where he jumped. So yeah, I guess we need to jump now. Guess we need to take a leap of faith. So it's stated. And we'll see where that takes us in the next chapter. So, as always guys, I hope you enjoyed that. You got the link in the description for this game if you want to check it out in Steam. Let me know what you thought in the comments. I got more videos coming, including more chapters here of the Forgotten City. So like and subscribe, and I appreciate you guys watching these videos. And as always, until next time, next chapter of the Forgotten City. Take care.